Going on, everybody?
Hey, what's up, beautiful?
Hey.
You all right?
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Allow the knee show be. I don't know if it's the weather that's bothering my knee or what.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie. I don't know what is bothering my knee. This whole 50 thing, man, I ain't doing that great on that side. I don't know what it's about. Got to figure it out, man. You know what I'm saying?
You half of 100.
Yeah, I got to figure it out in the next 50 years. I make it to 100. I don't know what I'll be feeling like then. God
You half
bless.
of 100.
Yeah. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? So
Mm.
yeah. So anyway, so yeah, man, I just want to kind of touch on something that I've been telling you that I've been thinking about wanting to think about the next venture and stuff like that, but also think about the next, um, especially if you want to understand transportation
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like they're gonna they're gonna force this electric vehicle thing down our throat, I guess, some kind of way. Cause like you know, it's kind of like how can you beat cause these electric trucks, like okay, I'll give you a perfect example. Like when I took that class, accelerated, when I was, when I went to that seminar,
Mm-hmm.
and 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 they was telling me, I was telling y'all I talked to the owner or the CEO of, I'm sorry, the president of Night Transportation. He was saying that, they had their EVs, and it was testing them in California. He said the only thing they ran into the problem is the trucks can only do up to 250 miles on one charge. And then the biggest thing is that depending on where you're going, what's going on, Funky? Uh, Depending on where you're going, if you're going to have, get to a charging station to charge your semi. So, um, so anyway, when I was talking to him, he basically, he was saying that when I talked to him, but I was listening to him talk about it in the seminar, and he was saying that, um, you know, that that was the issue, that it only goes to 250 miles on one charge, and then depending on when you get to the charging station, you know, where would that be, and trying to plan that route. So, um, and so then so I started thinking like, those vehicles they'll probably do well local. I
But
don't,
aren't they going to be expensive?
well, they're about the same. Um,
Are they?
yeah, because the average tractor trailer, oh yeah, infrastructure is bad. The average tractor trailer can, depend on, you buy it brand new, it could be 150,000 just for a base model, brand new. And then if you get one custom, it's 200 and some thousand. So, but when you get an electric truck like Tesla trucks, their trucks are like, now that price I just gave you, that was for a diesel.
Right.
Okay, and so for electric truck, um, you know, because just like the Tesla cars,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the what model you buy, makes the difference. 25% of, yeah, it would, yeah, it takes a while to be, fully charged. So anyway, so yeah, so the Tesla, depending on you buy one, it can go 150 miles on, I'm sorry, it costs 150,000, it goes 300 miles, right?
Okay.
If
Mhm.
if you get an extended one, just like in the cars, right? For 180,000, it'll go 500 miles. So you see what I'm saying? And so they're still kind of cheaper than the average, you know, because the thing about the electric truck, you know, it's certain things that are not that like dealing with the transmission, the engine, and things like that. Yeah, they will. Depending on the charging stations, though, you gotta. If they have charging stations, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm just responding to Funky that
Oh,
they
they running about 150,000 for 300 miles.
yeah, 300 miles and 180. So that's what I just said a few minutes ago about local.
Yeah.
That'd be yeah, it'd be your best bet for local, like dump trucks and trash trucks and things like
Yeah.
that, because you can get back to that charging station. But as far as long haul, unless they put up more infrastructure and grids, I mean, I don't see long haul being a good fit for anybody. I was reading an article about Walmart, and Walmart was saying they're gonna try to by 2030 by 2030 they're gonna try to um, have almost half of their fleet electric. But just like my man just said, cold weather is going to hurt them.
Yeah.
So because the batteries doesn't do well. Period. I mean, I think people that drive them Teslas, they can tell you better. You know. I mean, everybody already heard. See, Georgia, you're pretty much going to be all right in Georgia with a Tesla. Florida, but you go up north in New York and all that,
But is
man.
that not a lot of money to spend for an electric vehicle just to only have the capacity to go local
I mean,
before you need to to go 300 miles
well, you got to
before
realize.
you got fuel up?
Well, you got to realize. Um, it was, yeah, it is because California that's why I was telling earlier that the president of Knight was saying they tested theirs in California and they're saying it's not going to work for nothing but mostly local. I'm just asking this question.
Yeah.
Um, but the thing about it is that it kind of sort of to me, I think if they gave if they gave us the like small businesses, if they gave us advance, like I give a perfect example. Let's say it like this: um, for every small business that has been in business for like let's say I'll say 10 years. Let me just use that as an example. And they say, okay, we're gonna allow you to get an electric truck, and and the government can supplement it to the point where it can allow us to phase off our truck, add it to our fleet, right? And allow us to be able to at least have that kind of like a what you call like a write off or something where we invest so much and they invest so much, like you get a voucher or something where we can go half on this and then eventually you know um if let's say if it's the first tractor you buy semi that's electric um 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 is leading to help us prepare. Well, that's what's going on. I can't see his name. Is it Salami? I don't know. Salimi?
Suleiman? Suleiman?
Suleiman. How you doing? Um, to point to what I was saying is that they're gonna do anything to. They did the same thing when they went from the carburetor to the injector. They did the exact same thing. They're going to automatically make it look like this is going to be a win-win, or this is going to be better for that. But it was so many moving components to the injectors versus the carburetor. So we're just on that third part of weeding into the point is that the truck is controlled totally electric. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like they need to give a little bit of they need to do infrastructure first, like they do, because that's the problem. They don't have a clear understanding of how to deal with the long haul. I think if they focused on the short haul first, then still let the long haul be a diesel for a little while, and then phase out the long haul as far as diesel, and allow that to be, but allow each small, oh, appreciate it, small trucking company that's been in business over 10 years to give us some kind of subsidy, and we'll go with it and allow us to get the electric trucks, to do some of our local stuff.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then eventually we'll phase out our long haul. But it will but the thing about it, the problem is that, like he Funky Dog was saying earlier, is I'm sorry, Funky Five was saying earlier, is that the 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 um the infrastructure is not, it doesn't have the, like, there's no, like, where you have truck parking,
Hmm.
the, at the truck parking stations, that's where you should be able to have a lot of those electric, charging. But the problem is, do you know how many trucks be at those? I mean, at those stations, man, it could
Yeah,
be
that's
almost 50 trucks there, and there's no way you got a grid that can hold all that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that today. Yeah, UPS got it now. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. FedEx decided not to go back to the table. I, hey man,
Wow.
one man's one man's garbage is another man's treasure. So
Wow.
UPS ain't gonna get that back, man. Just believe that. UPS is not gonna get back the post office. I don't care. The post office has its issues, but it's tax-free money. That's all I can tell you. So anyway, yeah, but yeah, um, so anyway, so
The charging stations,
yeah, so
they're
I
gonna
don't,
be
yeah,
crowded.
yeah, and you won't have it. So
Are they going to be charging stations that's going to look like a gas station? Because
no, 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 just like the one you go to when you
yeah,
when you
but
when you just
tractor trailers are huge.
yeah, but they pull up to the pumps just like we would pull up to the same thing. Yeah, I mean, you pull up to the pump like you pull up and you just plug in. I mean, but the thing about it is that I think that a lot of terminals that are the
So you're
see
saying that the terminals where you pull up to fuel will have will now have an electric section as well.
um you said one charge station can power a suburban
Suburban
neighborhood.
neighborhoods.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that. Yeah. No, I was saying that, like, okay, so let's say for instance, like us as a small fleet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Us running the road trying to do it based off of a electric vehicle would
Mm-hmm.
not work for us, because that truck, because first of all, um, for me to buy a truck at 150,000 right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, as a Tesla to do 300 miles,
Yeah.
okay, 300 miles is from here to, let me see, I think Birmingham probably be, no, Birmingham is 300 miles, is that's 6 hours, right? Right, man? I think that's right. No, it's 5 hours. So it's 5 hours. So, so 5 hours. So 5 hours from here now, be I think Birmingham, somewhere like Birmingham, right Montgomery. Let's say Montgomery. Let me use Montgomery as an example, right? Um, so um, and so if I get to Montgomery, right, then I gotta get to a charging station, and I think Funky Five was saying a few minutes ago that you got to find a charging station,
Mm-hmm.
and you probably have to, in order to get one charge. I don't know how many hours that is. I got to find out, but I think that might be. that might be maybe 6, 7 hours just to charge. I don't know. You know, and so, but I would definitely find out that because the point I'm trying to get at, a small fleet like us,
Mm-hmm.
now we have to get there, and the driver has to somewhat now go off duty, not driving.
Mm-hmm.
He's charging, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on what size tractor you get, like I said, the 180,000, a hundred, yeah, yeah, it is just enough to get on. You're right. 180,000 dollars for one that goes 500 miles. Um, if I, and like I said, the 500 miles is you can run up to I think close to 650, 700 miles. See,
Yeah.
I'm already, and so now what I'm saying is that if I got to go recharge, then if it takes, let's say the charge is about 3 hours just to get half of that back. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You losing.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they're not taking into. I understand that. I understand that they're
So will you have to go off duty to fuel?
yeah. When you charge it, yeah,
And
you
then
got
that'll take away from your
you
drive
be
from your
you got
your
to
hour.
go. You're gonna be on duty. Not you got to go off duty. You want to go off duty. Yeah, because they're gonna take away from your drive. Yeah, yeah. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. If you're trying to get from here to Shreveport, because you can go from Atlanta to Shreveport on and I think Shreveport is like 600 miles. I think 600, 650 somewhere up in there. And and you can rent that on diesel, and you'll make it to Shreveport. That's it. Um, and but you will not make it to Shreveport on that electric truck.
Wow.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the distance is so it's not gonna make a small Funky Five, us, and Crawford. Yeah. You said you need to get paid. Yeah, off do. Yeah, that's true
Yeah.
because you're going to
Yep.
charge. You see what I'm saying? Because that's
That's
gonna.
what I'm saying. I don't know if the price. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if the prices they're asking for that truck
Mhm.
just to be local
Yeah.
is worth it. I think they need to
No,
come down on that
no.
price.
Local is fine.
You
Local,
sure?
you just got to charge. See, local, you can do the
But
200.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
you can.
Charging. How long does it? How long? That's another
No, I'm saying.
question now.
No,
How long will it
I
take
said.
to charge the
No, I
truck?
said
That's another
charging.
question.
No, price charging. Charging price.
Okay. You mean price wise?
Yeah,
Okay.
price wise.
Okay.
Small businesses like us,
Mm-hmm.
we could go. I would go electric if you're going to be local with it because you can get back and forth from.
Local.
Yeah, because you can get
Understood.
back and forth to your
Got you.
terminal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But the terminals like a Night, Walmart, they got all the big, places all over.
Yeah.
They can run the long
Right.
haul. See, long
Right.
haul, the problem is that where it'll get a little testy is when you got long haul, small companies like us trying to compete with long hauls like a Walmart, because their trucks is gonna go to their terminals. Their Saya, they're gonna go to their terminals. Oh yeah, that's exactly the centers. That's the only way we do it.
Big giant ones.
Yeah, that's the only way we're gonna do it. So and that's what I was telling. That's what I was telling. I think his name is Derek. Derek is the one that worked. He's the president of Werner. I was like, see, they'll have an advantage because they have their little locals. They have their little local terminals, so they
Mm-hmm.
can run the road and get to.
Stop at the terminal.
Hey, what's up, son? They can stop at their different hubs and
Mm-hmm.
recharge, and
Mm-hmm.
then guess what? Have a truck there to continue to haul.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And us as a small trucking fleet, we won't be able to do that. We're gonna have to sit it down. You
Right.
see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's already a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And unless you and see this is where you have to hoping that this is where what's going to probably end up happening is that let's say for instance I decided to link on with do um, contracts with a JB Hunt. I run loads for JB Hunt or something like that. Then, JB Hunt got their different terminal. Then they might say, okay, well, you can charge on our station, charge on our location. That's gonna how they're gonna get on the operators.
Mm-hmm.
Get someone that want to still run. Only
Mm-hmm.
difference is you got, what incentives are you going to give us to put our diesel truck up? And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to put these diesel trucks up because you still got guys that do not run. Like, remember when I sold the white International,
Yeah.
that truck right there, it was 1 year off from being where you didn't have to run an e-log. So a lot of guys like that year truck, and then you got a lot of guys that, hey, say, look, I don't want no truck with an EGR in it. I don't want trucks with all them birds and whistles. I just want my regular truck. That's what's gonna happen when guys say, man, look, I do not want to give up my diesel truck, but they're gonna run diesel back up.
Damn.
Oh yeah, they're gonna run it back up because they're gonna want you to do electric trucks. I mean, it's I mean, I just looking at my data because it's too much investments out here. By 2030, by 2030, you know, either we'll have to buy some type of electric vehicle, depending on what we're doing, you know, and you're talking about less than 6 years,
Yeah.
you know. Like I said, when I get on here, I try to give people the truth. You know what I mean? Like I don't see it. I don't see it no other way. Because I'm looking at the data, and they're serious about trying to make these things like prehistoric. I'm serious. I mean, I didn't, I don't, and they're working hard. The only problem is the infrastructure. But see, Congress can't get nothing passed. So how you gonna get an infrastructure bill to add to this infrastructure bill? You already got an infrastructure bill, but you ain't got nothing to add. Like, I mean, I give you the perfect example. All of us witnessed that bridge going down.
Right.
I mean, and me and you talked about it. Think about that bridge, 1977.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You think 1977? That's the last time that bridge is over 50 years old. So you're telling me you're about to he said Trump said Cole. I don't know about that one. Hey man, um, but um, I don't want to be in denial. I know I ain't gonna lie. I know something's going on. Hey, what's up, sis? What's up, Rich? I don't know. I know something's going on. I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at climate change. It's some things happening, but to me, there's more cars than semis. So semis are not the issue. The problem is that the people that are dealing with the semis, what's going on is the semis. I don't think they ever been in a semi, and so when you put these amount of batteries in there, those batteries are heavier than the diesel. So and that's what I mean by saying, you know, um, what you said, the bridge is a whole another, yeah, it is. That's why I said that. But that's why I said I was drawing the comparison to the fact is if I can't get a bridge fixed since 1977,
Mm-hmm.
do you really think I'm gonna get some charging stations between here and 2030? You know what I'm saying? That's my only, comparison. Like I can't even get so if I do infrastructure, like, and you're trying to jump past building the bridges to to you know to talking about putting in charging stations, are you serious?
I
And you ain't built.
wonder. I wonder how long it will take to charge the electric vehicle, right? Because just like you have a line at the pump, it only takes but so long to fuel your tank up, right? But when you get a line at the pump to charge your vehicle, that's a different wait time.
Well, the thing about this is that he said it right there.
See, 13 to 18
Yeah,
hours. See,
and
that's
that's what I said earlier. I said I think it was a whole day, but I was gonna get the confirmation.
you
Okay.
can't get a quick. Can I get a quick 15 minutes?
Nah, hey man, and that's the thing
How much? How
because
far would
the
15 minutes get you?
the reason why it's 13 to 18 hours is because of how many batteries it is, and our
How
batteries are
many
gonna be big batteries.
batteries do they have?
I think, you know, like I said, I've just started to research on it, so I'll have more for everybody next week.
Let me
I
ask. Let
think
me see.
I want to say it's almost 10 batteries. I think,
Okay.
but
Okay.
you can ask and it put it out there. But I think because the batteries are heavy, and so that's what everybody was saying that you got to be careful with the weight of the batteries plus the weight of the load. So you can't, so you won't be able to carry them, and you know when you doing an 80,000 pounds or something like that, you know, you ain't your truck can't weigh over 20 some thousand pounds. Yeah. Yeah, the batteries, yeah, they do have to cool down and then charge. That's why I said it's about a 20, I would say really the whole deal to get back up to where you need to definitely be,
They
maybe
got
15, two big ones
two 12-volt
on the track, the semi, or which semi on which one?
diesel engine, large diesel engine tractor.
Semi batteries?
Yeah, they do 24-volt. That's what it say. Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Two.
I thought it was more than two.
It
Okay.
says two.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
two 12-volt.
Sim-
That sounds odd, but
It sounds very, very odd because of the power that it's asking for. Because you
let me
carry,
look. Let me.
because you can.
That's a John Deere tractor. Let me
Oh
get
no,
the.
no, you got to put semi. I'm about to say no, no. Put in semi. You got to do electric semi
Okay.
batteries.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's something totally different. And
Oh yeah. You talking about? I knew you were talking about a different tractor. 'Cause you're
that
not
don't
talking
even
about.
sound right.
It's a semi.
Yeah.
Yeah, semi. Always use semi. Mm,
Okay. All right.
yeah, I think it's. I know it's. I want to say it's 26 and 10 batteries, but don't quote me on it. It's because it's a you know yeah, that's what I said earlier, that the weight, you can't carry over 40, you can't carry over 40 some thousand pounds. You'll be somewhere around 35,000 pounds because I think the batteries by themselves is like maybe, I think it's like add another 8 to 10,000 pounds or something. They're heavy. And did you come up with the semi batteries
So far, it looks like 3 or 4.
on semi?
Yeah.
If you put in like a semi, I tell you what, type in I'll give you the truck. Type in the E Cascadia. It's called the Cascadia, E Cascadia. You want to spell Cascadia? You want to spell it for you?
Got it.
Yeah. And how many batteries does the E Cascadia have? Or you can say how many Teslas, how many how many ba- how many batteries for the Tesla semi truck? And type in either one of those, and it'll tell you. But the point is that though the thing about that is that all of that you gotta do extra to
Mm-hmm.
try to make this oh yeah, dude, that right there alone is
Yeah.
the issue. That literally by itself is literally the Achilles heel of Achilles heels of it, man, for real. Once you tie your Achilles heel, it's what torn is ruptured forever. I'm serious, man. That right there is there's no who's gonna get the waste. You gotta that's waste, and you just can't put those things anywhere because they'll start back lighting up. So yeah, so the only reason I bring this up is because we're gonna be at a pickle in a minute with the trucking. and
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? What did it say? Batteries,
I'm still
cascade.
looking. I'm still looking.
Okay. Well, just do something simple. Do the how many batteries for the Tesla semi truck. Don't use tractor. Use semi truck, and it'll tell you because only Tesla only has two two semi trucks. Uh, they only have two. So, um, but yeah. So this is going to be the thing I tell anybody that's getting into the business. You know, how long is they're going to allow us to be able to compete as small owners, you know, because they're really trying to push this EV thing, and um, you know, I don't know. I think this is going to be, you know, one of those things that's going to continue to push the trucking industry, small trucking companies like us, and to have to just continue, um, you know, because what's going to happen is you're going to have to choose, you know, um, you know, like the charging stations. As a matter of fact, I need to find out. It doesn't say
Right now, I'm just looking at the fact that it says at 80%, you're going to get 80 to 100%. You're going to get 1.5 to 3 hours, or
on
at
on Tesla.
Cascadia.
Oh, Cascadia. So
Hmm.
you get 3 to how many hours? 80%,
2 to 4.
2 to 4 hours. Okay. So that kind of cut that in half. But the point is that how many? I just want to know how many batteries are there. I want to
I'm
say it's
trying to
10
get
batteries.
there. I'm trying to get there. I'm
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be
They lying. Yeah, say
it,
2 to 4.
interesting. It's gonna be interesting though. You know, that's why I'm telling anybody that's in the industry. You know, and they might, the ones like us that are in it, they might grandfather us in. They might grandfather us in because like I said, they still gonna need diesel. I don't think the diesel. They're gonna still need owner operators unless you know, and Funky Five. That's where they probably gonna be trying to push us to be signing on with, you know, companies to be able to, you know, run up under their authority electric trucks so we can go to their terminals and recharge and stuff like that. Um, and you know, it's gonna be interesting how this all play out for real. I mean, you know, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be one of those things that local. I had to probably, you know, like I said, start looking into, you know, because local dump trucks, if they're electric, they'll be fine. Because you talking about 250 miles, you know, renting.
9.
Thank you. I knew I was close. I knew I was close. I said 10.
Look
I,
for me to
yeah,
find it.
I knew I was close because my man from Night the president was saying that theirs was 10 batteries. So I, you know, so and that's Tesla, right? Or that's Cascade. It's the Cascadia.
That's general. That was just a general question.
Okay, well, it didn't say which one it was. Okay, yeah. So I know. I think he said there was a 10, but they're running the Cascadia Freightliner. So, and the reason why they're running that Cascadia is because um, Daimler, Daimler, Daimler um, is one of they're building the trucks. So they wanted, and they have I think they have a contract with
That's the plant in Covington.
no,
Social.
no, Daimler, Daimler. I'm sorry, Daimler is Daimler, like Daimler Chrysler, but it's Daimler as far as trucks, AG. That's
Mm-hmm.
who owned Cascadia. That's who owned Freightliner,
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I had to go deal with my truck, when I had to go deal with my tractor, I had to deal with when I had the issue with the when I had to get that uh, one box fix and stuff. Daimler, I had to deal with them for as my as far as my warranty. So anyway, so that's why they were saying that, but the point is that there's only a few electric trucking companies out there, because a lot of them just they went up, belly up, trying to, like he said earlier, figure out, okay, how do you get rid of this battery once it goes out? Where do the batteries go once you're done with them? See, you can build a truck
Exactly.
all day, but
Yeah.
how do you get rid of this battery? You just can't get rid of that battery.
Not,
They don't even, and see, that's what I mean when I say you have to fix that first.
yeah. What if they need to be swapped out? What if one, like, what do you do?
Exactly, but that's why I said you need to fix that first. You need to figure out how to get rid of the battery first. Because at the end of the day, if you can't figure out how to get rid of the battery, then how do you help climate change? Because what you think going to happen in the next 10 years with those batteries? Those
Yeah.
trucks don't run on batteries forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's going to be it. Um,
Right.
um, yeah. See, yeah. Where you gonna bury him? You can't bury him in the ground. She's definitely going to jail. You bury one of them things in the ground you want to, you definitely going to jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you defeat. So that's what I mean when I say they have to. You cannot keep talking about something if you don't have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You keep on going on up the alphabet. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't. This battery it's that's why right now, if you think about the average person that has a Tesla right now, right? I'm just using this example. All right, because technically Tesla is only what COVID is, what, 4 years old, right at 4 years, 2019, right? Right. So the Tesla is probably right along 4 or 5 years old too. Because I don't remember. Did you ever see a 2018 Tesla?
No.
Exactly. You see what's wrong with that? That's think about it. Ain't one no Teslas in 2018. The only electric car that I know that was in 2018 was hybrid. See, that's what I'm saying. They gotta think this thing through, man. You just can't tell me, hey, we'll figure it out as we go. Hell no. No, man, you
They
can't
had
figure nothing out
Teslas
as you
in
what
2018.
it must be the broke version of it.
Uh-uh. They got them.
So that car is what, 7 years old? When the first
Let me see.
Tesla came out.
Um,
Because I know the only electric car that I knew of was the Volt, and that was General Motors car at that time. And I knew the hybrid. Now the hybrids was out, but I don't recall seeing a Tesla in 2018 unless you just was like,
2016.
okay, so 2016. So they came out, but I think Tesla.
Hold on.
You should
It says the
16.
first Tesla product, which is the Roadster, debuted in 2008. It's the Model S, and it was reintroduced in 2012.
Okay, so that see, because you remember now Tesla, I ain't, but see, no, no, no. What I'm saying is that car didn't take off until
Until
to 2019 COVID.
probably
That car,
2018.
yeah,
Yeah.
that car didn't take off. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it
Nobody,
was probably
it was way,
expensive.
way expensive, just like this tractor trailer is. Until you
Yeah.
got a massive amount,
And you
until
could
you have
get a 2016 Tesla for 25,000.
that's what it's saying now. So who the hell got a
At,
used electric
at
car?
Carvana.
Man, yeah, man, I wouldn't buy nothing. Man, I ain't getting to no names of people, but
And
nah, man.
what's the face so used Teslas? What's the car dealer place? CarMax.
Yeah, yeah,
Their whole lot filled with
exactly.
Teslas.
Who wants them?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't knocking them. Hey, I'm not on here bashing the company. I'm just saying because usually when you get ready to get a used car, right, it's just like anything else, right? Transmission, them in, you don't draw them up, right? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Wheel bearings, there's so much going on with that car by the time you get it used. Think about that battery. You know that battery's not cheap, right?
Yeah,
So
I do.
you mean tell me you don't ran that thing all the way up, and now you want me to get it used? He said, "Only good for racing." Yeah. Hey, but you want me to buy that thing used? Come on, man. Nah, I'm good. If I ain't gonna lie to you, I might as well get it brand new and do like everybody else and then trade it in.
Yeah,
You know,
just go ahead and get it, ride it, enjoy it, and
at least
lease it.
exactly. Because ain't no way. Because what you think about it, what would we sitting there dealing with that? Because the battery's up next. It's up next. That's the first thing gonna go is the battery.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm good. So but the point I'm getting at. So now you finna do this with the tractor trailers, and it's finna be ugly.
Yeah.
And then when you can't, and I mean, like you said, when you got to replace one battery, you got to tell somebody it needs a battery, and somebody might say, "How much is that battery?" Man, don't say $10,000. You know, and then, like I said, between nine and ten,
Mm-hmm.
between 9 and 10 batteries.
Okay, and then you got to replace all of those.
Man, let's say you had to replace two,
That car will be parked.
but you
That truck will be
but
parked.
but you know what I will tell you though?
What?
Do you not, have you ever thought about disposal fee $3,000? Yeah, it definitely gonna be high. Think about what we spend a year in diesel though. Have you thought about that? We spend,
A lot.
yeah. The average trucking company will just one truck a year. If you just ran the road, you will spend at least $1,000 in diesel a
Mm-hmm.
week, right? I was
Mm-hmm.
about to say that's what I was about to say. You can spend up to $40,000 to $50,000 in diesel. So guess what? The only thing that battery gonna save you is that $40,000 to $50,000. Just being honest with you. Just being honest.
Yeah.
That's the good, but the ugly is like we said earlier. To recharge the battery on that truck, you're not gonna make no money running the road. Period.
No,
Now
you're
local
not.
dump trucks, like you said, the John Deere, cutting grass around here, doing things like that, you'll be fine. Where headaches come with that. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, everybody just wanted to just kind of put that out there. I just wanted to see how you can spend an hour damn near talking about what's going to be the future of transportation. And and when people come up to you and ask you, on here, ask me, I just try to give them the truth. Um, I don't know if they're gonna try to. They're not. I don't think they're gonna try to single us out as far as make us get something. Give our diesel trucks up. But I think they will. The price of diesel will go up to put it, to put it to rest. If you understand where I'm going with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they're going once they get it down, but once they get it down packed, then they say, yeah. You say you're running for transportation director. Hey man, let me know when you do it, man. You got my vote, buddy. You got my vote. Yeah, you got my vote, man. You know what I'm saying? You got my vote. And so that's what I'm saying. So what's gonna happen is I think that if they do that, that's gonna really make us have to say, you know what, man, I do you go get electric truck or do you stay with diesel? Um, Me personally, just kind of giving you my opinion on the Crawford transportation side. I'm gonna probably stick with the diesel for a minute, and then I might buy me a small. I might buy me a dump truck or something local. As far as to run like that, but making sure that I, can be able to charge and be able to lease. But as far as I would not try to compete as far as long haul. You know, Definitely by 2030, we will not be doing long haul, period. unless they, 'cause especially if they raise the diesel prices or try to, turn the screws on us or something, then nah, I'll just, do my little local due diligence and try to ride his wave out. So, but anyway, but everybody, I just want to, I just touching on that, babe. Like I said, just looking at Walmart, um, um, oh yeah, he's thinking your local electric trucks. Yeah, I mean, I might try to get a lease on with somebody and run up under them with with an electric truck or something just to go back and forth. It's because it's no way, it's no way we can compete. But maybe at Walmart, Target, all these companies, especially like Walmart. Target don't even have trucks, but Walmart, they're trying to go that route. They're trying to by 2028, they're going to buy 130 Tesla trucks.
Mm-hmm.
So Walmart is definitely going full circle with that by 2028. By 2030, they want to have half their fleet with electric vehicles. So
Wow.
that's that. What they talking about Canada with that one, as far as half, anything you want in Canada. So I don't know. I just think that this is going to be, to be honest with you, I know people talking about whether Biden or Trump coming into this. Um, the problem with the situation is that what people don't understand, this is going to be after them, after, after after one of them, that person after them. You understand? I just want to know, are you sure you want to be the president of the United States after them? Because
Mm-hmm.
this is going to, because after them, that is when that 2030 comes into play, because you're talking about whoever wins this time got 4 years. So now you're talking about 2028. So 2030, do you still head this direction? Um, you know, and oh yeah, it does sound good on paper, yeah, but do you head this direction? And you know what I'm saying? And that's what I think gonna be whoever. I don't. I'm just gonna be interested who signs up, because you gonna have a problem on your hand, because the semis bring you talking about how you eat. The cars is not an issue, but how you eat, how you get your food. If that's, let's say, if you're moving the best Angus steaks from Texas, to Atlanta, how do you get that from Publix distribution and um, a long haul, um, get it to, so you got to take it to public distribution in Publix in Texas, and then okay, then Texas, you got to take it from there to Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, all that long haul, which is pretty much um, a day, depending on what part of Texas you're going to. And so you talking about long haul, it, it, you're gonna have to have charging stations in there. You're gonna have to have all kind of stops in between there. Won't be able to compete. So it's gonna be. I think the best thing gonna be is try to get into the local situation as quick as possible. If I was telling somebody to say, hey, what would be my next power move? Remember, that's what I started. I said, baby, what's our next power move?
Yeah.
Next power move is to definitely try to do some things local, man. Try to
Yeah.
do, get in with your local commerce, chamber of commerce.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get in with small distribution centers around, like I said, dealing with the dump trucks. Try to get something going where you can learn. So when that electric vehicle do come out, that you're probably maybe a little bit in the loop with people, that okay, if you do lease on with somebody, hey, I can get an electric truck and rent local, because I know I can make some money, because like I said, you will save money based on the diesel perspective, because you won't be spending $30,000 to $40,000 a year in diesel.
Mm-hmm.
So there is going to be some cost savings there, but the time that you were not getting in that time back going long haul. So anyway, But anyway, man, this is good stuff, man. I just wanted to, touch on that one. That's probably one of our longest ones, huh?
You think so? I,
Well,
I'm not,
I'm
it
just
was a
sort of.
good discussion because I didn't know, I didn't think about that part when it came to electric tractor trailers. I didn't think about the significance of the drive time versus the time you got to take to recharge the
Oh yeah.
vehicle and the distance of how far you're going to get driving it when you got to deliver,
Hmm.
you know, make the delivery in general, and how far you got to go before you got to recharge.
Exactly.
So I didn't think that through. So yeah, it was
But that's good.
interesting.
That's good. That's good that you was able to get, kind of like I said, educated on it because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. I
Yeah,
mean, when me and you get on these lives, we have our discussions because every day we making power moves, planning. We're constantly like, okay, what's the next move? We don't get on here just to be, like I tell everybody, I'm not at home. I'm in out, and I'm at our warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Talking to people. I'm trying to tell you, if you want to get into transportation, that's what I said. I can sit down with you and talk to you about it. That's what we do here at CLA. I don't mind. That's why I do the live, so you can understand that. Okay, I want to make your mind think. Now, what we're doing on here, we're just having a discussion. Now, the thing about it is that if someone wants to consult with me, you better believe all the facts and notes and things I need will be there. Um, to have, because the research is going to be done, especially if you're serious about it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But if you're not, I'm just telling you that if you want to get in this business, anybody that's talking about get in it, I'm just telling you, um, I just need you to think strongly in the next 6 years.
yeah, definitely.
That's all I'm saying. You go out here and buy a brand new tractor trailer, and I just told you the prices. Can you know what I'm saying? 150,000 to 220,000. I'm gonna go get me a nice one. Okay, get you a nice 150,000, or and then you
Yeah, and
stuck with
that's what
that.
most people are probably looking at. It probably be a lot of people go buy one
Yeah, but the thing
just
about it,
just for the simple fact that they gonna think they're gonna look
well,
good.
see, some of them I can get some of them. Some of them do lease. Some of them will lease and then they turn it back in, which is smart. You know what I'm saying? Because the warranty of 300,000 miles, the warranty I think covers the 300,000 miles, and once you turn it in, then But I'm just saying, if you're gonna do that, but those are things you talk about when it comes to me, or sitting down and talking to you about getting into this business, making sure that you have a plan of action, creating a business plan, creating the things you need if you want to be in this business. That's what I'm saying about, do I choose an electric vehicle now at this current moment, or do I lease me a diesel truck for the next, you know, um, 3 years? And do I go high end on it to the point where it's brand new? I will probably tell you how you want to run the road. Yes, go high end and just go ahead and just but do a lease. And only I'm gonna tell you do a lease because you want to turn that thing in at 300,000 miles and you want to walk away from it. But what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. But I my only thing is that making sure that that's why I get on here and do the lives. People, tell your friends, tell your family about it. Me and my wife have a discussion because as business owners, this is what we do. We got to make the next preparation because we got another 5 years that I want to make sure that I'm, kind of going into the right direction. What we're gonna be doing, because I literally now have pretty much adjusted to the way we operate day to day, because of what happened in 2023 and 2020 and 2023. Um, the bottom fell out, and and here it is 2024, and it has not picked up like you know,
No, not yet.
yeah. So you see what I'm saying? So that's why I said so. So anyway, so yeah. So baby, what you got going on though, man?
Getting ready for the creators market down at Atlantic Station. We will be participating in the outside market.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Tent.
once and as you,
Mm-hmm.
for the summer, we'll be going to be out in the
Yep.
heat.
up,
up
yeah, in the heat, player.
until the weather changes
Yeah,
again, back to cold for the
hmm
we'll be out there till
yeah,
Christmas.
about it to Christmas.
We'll,
Man, we about it to
we'll,
Christmas. Dang, you trying to, man, you already trying to work me, man. God, dog.
yeah, we'll be out there till
Yeah,
Christmas, day and night.
yeah.
So, because I found out that they have night markets too on
Okay,
Friday nights. On
okay,
Friday nights, they got
okay,
night markets.
okay.
So I'm gonna figure out how many of those I'm gonna participate in. So, but yes, excited about that. Gearing up for that. The website is stocked. Restocking again at the sister shop at Atlantic Station. Our products keep flying off the shelf down there, so that's a good thing.
And what's the website, man?
Shop.crawfordnaturals.com.
Let me type it in there, man. So everybody, please support. Please support. Crawford Naturals, man. My wife doing big things with it. The product. My beard, I cuts it so it won't be so big, but the product is actually growing my beard. And that, what's the name of that soap again that we talked about? That you can.
You keep asking me, and every
I
time you
I know
ask
what
me,
you were supposed to come on here and say it. Remember?
but I know, but it's in where you are.
But it's your,
Um.
it's temptation, man. Temptation.
Okay. Well, why are you asking me if you knew
Cause
already?
you don't
I
okay.
didn't. I didn't. It's not official yet.
Oh, okay.
So
It's not official. I gave it a name.
no, it's not official like live for sale
No,
yet.
no, it's not. I just said I like the product. I ain't said it was for sale. I mean, I be trying to get free samples. You know what I'm saying? I don't be, I ain't say I bought now. I just said free sample for a little bit. Be sampling. It's like when you had your mom baked the cake and you like, hell, I know the cake for tomorrow. Hell, I'm just gonna try to give me the bowl. Hell, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by samples, man. I
Yeah,
was just,
I'm gonna make some samples. I'm gonna make lots of samples.
no, I'm talking about the cake bowl. It's like the sample. It's like I'm saying when you were talking about the Temptations not ready, I was telling you that that's what I always get samples for free because
Hmm.
I be getting like the edges and the stuff that you be like, hey, that I can't sell that. So that's why I said
Right.
like when your mom make the cake and she give you the rest of the bowl and whatever left in there, even though she done damn they got everything out the thing and put it on the cake, but it's just a little bit left just for a taste. So that's what I was saying about the temptation. So, but anyway, everybody, I appreciate you, man. My wife, you know, um, like I said, the product that I'm talking about is like she said, it's not out yet. She's still testing, but I was saying that I like it because it has
Nice
a nice smell to it,
smell,
and my
fragrant.
and my son um, I
Made
think
it.
made it. Yeah, he was, was was it inspirational in pushing that when he's there, inside, and so he's really growing up with it. So, and I liked about it, and I said, yeah, this is one I really like. So, but anyway, everybody, man, that's all you got. You good?
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
everybody. So we'll see you next Tuesday. Like I said, I'll be putting out, but I also too next Tuesday I'll probably do just a quick recap on some of the things we talked about the electric. I'm definitely gonna want to know about the batteries. We're gonna get into the charge, and I'm also see if they have any if the, if our government have come up with some ideas about how they can give incentives because I want to see us write the transportation department and our Secretary of Transportation people, the J. Let's write them and say, hey, can y'all give us incentives? What kind of incentives would y'all give us? If we did go with electric trucks, Governor Kemp, out of Georgia, hey, are you going to do anything with electric truck? Because if it's coming, it's coming. I just want to know that y'all are going to think about incentives for us, small businesses. So yeah. But anyway, everybody, I want to say thank you. Another good night, another good live. Me and my beautiful wife did our thing. Hope y'all please go to Crawford Logistics and Associates.com, the website. Please, send a friend, tell them to like, the videos. Also on our YouTube page, please subscribe. We just need to get, everybody involved. I'm gonna try to do a lot more on the platform, but we got some big things coming too very soon. and that I want to be able to tell everybody about that, you know, to let you know that, you know, us on the Crawford family, we're trying to grow, trying to expand, and we're trying to make some moves in a way that, you know, hopefully it'll be inspiring to others. Hey man, anyway, another day above ground is a good day. Just want to tell everybody, man, appreciate you, man. Peace. All right, man. Bye.